What is up, everybody? Welcome aboard the Fantasy Fast Track. Today we're talking about people that you need to be selling high on after their week one explosion. So, the first one is the waiver wire darling that everybody is picking up. That is Puka Nacua. And that is somebody that you can probably spend 20 fab, something like that. I've seen in one league that I was in, he went for 45, so it just kind of depends on the market share for that. But if you can pick up Puka Nacua cheap, I would just throw him on the trade block. And if you can get a wide receiver too, maybe somebody like a DJ Moore or somebody that they've already lost faith in, that is definitely somebody I would target. And especially if you just picked him up off of a waiver wire ad and you're not spending fab, so you haven't really lost any value in the ad for him, you can pick him up, trade for somebody that had a pretty low week, and then you can have a uh, consistent fantasy wide receiver or running back for the remainder of the season. Because once Cooper Kupp comes back, there's a large possibility that he won't be having the same amount of target share, because we know that when Matthew Stafford passes the ball, feels like 90% of the time it's going to be going to Cooper Kupp. The next one on the list is Mike Evans. Mike Evans caught a long touchdown this last week, and I really don't think the volume is going to be there with him for the remainder of the season. He will have those upside weeks, but it is definitely something that won't remain a consistent thing, especially with his age creeping up, and Baker Mayfield's consistencies are always in question. So look for somebody that you can possibly sell for him, and really I'd be looking for anybody in the wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3 range. Maybe you can get a running back, especially if you are somebody that has J.K. Dobbins, or you picked up Jonathan Taylor late and you're just looking for a second running back to fill that RB2 spot. Some people I would be looking for, maybe you can pick up like a Khalil Herbert, who kind of had a down week. He's somebody that is going to have a lot of volume. Uh, you know, uh, Kenneth Gainwell is out this upcoming week, but he is somebody that you can possibly pick up because he's going to be getting a large amount of volume for the Eagles when he is healthy. The number 3 person on there that I am selling high, even though he had a massive blow-up game, that is Tua Tagovailoa. He is somebody that I'm sure everybody saw. Man, this guy dropped like 40 points in my league or whatever it is. I mean, in a league that I'm playing in, there is an extra value for passing yards. So he ended up scoring like 65 points in that league just because of the large amount of passing volume that he had. And so if you can trade him for somebody that had a down week, maybe like a Justin Fields that has tremendous rushing upside, or somebody like that, then you could definitely have a boost in your league going forward. I mean, if you happen to have Puka Nacua and Tua, nah, that rhymes, but anyways, and you can add a Justin Fields and a DJ Moore stack to your league, that definitely would tremendously help you in the long run. Because the way with Tua, he, even when he was remaining healthy, the consistency wasn't completely there. He wasn't dropping 35 points, 30 points, every week. I mean, if you could swing him for like a Patrick Mahomes, that would be insane. But he's definitely somebody you should be looking to move on if you can. I mean, you're certainly not trading him for anybody like a Dak Prescott or anything like that. Next on the list is Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry was out-snapped by Tajay Spears in this most recent game, and that is definitely concerning because normally it was Derrick Henry was on the field all the time unless it was like crazy passing downs, and he was getting every snap, every carry, and different things like that. But the concern is not only is his age, but he isn't getting all of the touches like he normally would. And granted, this is just a week one reaction, but if that continues through the remainder of the season, he won't be the high RB1 that you were drafting him to be. And he has a ton of name value. Everybody knows who Derrick Henry is. So if you could swing him and go get somebody and maybe even pick up Tajay Spears off the waiver wire or trade for him, then after you trade for if Derrick Henry goes down, you've got the RB1 for the Titans, who is a great rushing attack, and you could go for that. Next on the list is, I'm normally never trade for defenses or anything like that, but some people do. If you could sell the Cowboys for any type of haul, because the Cowboys are not going to repeat the same 40 points that they had, and if you could get, because just think about it, if you go pick up some sort of defense that even gets you maybe 8 to 10 points a week, and you can trade the Cowboys for a solid wide receiver 3, a solid RB2, somebody like that, or even swing for like a tight end, like a Dallas Goedert or something like that had a terrible week, who's going to end up giving you that tight end upside for the remainder of the season. It's an easy lock on somebody that you should get. So that's my top 5 sell highs. If you got value from this, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time.